Greetings and welcome back to SmartWatchTix.com. Oh, what a day. We are going to have fun today with the VWAR special Watch 7 Ultra. Oh my gosh, this is a cool watch. This is a very, very cool watch. It comes in a nice box, separate little module. You open it up, you got a box that's got other things in it, which I'll show you once I tell you how inexpensive it is. $37.99 right now, going for from the VWAR official store. Have a link in the show notes to take you over there. You can pick it up. Or you can buy the Galaxy Watch Ultra for $650. Yeah, I'll have a link for that one too, directly from Samsung if you're interested in the same basic looking watch. Interesting to say the least. It really does look good. Wait till I open it for you. This VWAR Watch 7 Ultra, it's a 47mm design, IP68 waterproof. Chipsets, memory, size 1.3 inch. It's a resolution of 466 by 466. Very, very nice, very sharp. Bluetooth 5.4. I think this is the first BLE 5.4 watch we've seen. Lithium polymer battery at 400 milliamp hour. Good long life on this one. The different apps that are in here, the hardware functions that are part of it, all the different features it can do. Level of IP68 waterproof with a long 4-hour charging time. Make sure you have plenty of time to charge it with your 7 days of usage. Basically, these are the firmware languages in the watch and the app languages as well. Let's go deeper. In the box itself now, got a surprise, a little Easter egg in here. We're going to open it up. We're going to find, first of all, a manual and the little Easter egg. This is a special cover that actually comes with it. We've got the orange bands and the charging dock as well, which is a standard USB to magnetically coupled charging dock. Goes right on the bottom. We can take this cover off for you and show you the design on this one. This is amazing. For what? Under $40. Look at the quality build on this one. It's beautiful. Really, really nicely designed. We've even got a cover over the diodes for the sensors. You've got the 2 different buttons and the really interesting design of the knob that you can't turn it on the bottom, but you can on the top. The highlights of the orange all the way around. The integrated band, and guys, have you seen bands that look like this? I had to mess around with them a while to figure them out. This is the first watch I've installed these on, and it's got a little operating guide, very little, that comes with it, basically showing you some instructions about the way it works, charging, buttons and touch, the swiping directions, the QR code that you're going to want to download, FitCloudPro for this one's, and instructions for use. Function introduction with all of the different functions that the watch can do. Some frequently asked questions, some stuff about wireless data transmission and precautions. And that's it. The rest is Chinese. There we go. All put together. It's a matter of turning it the right curve, pressing the button, and it just attaches. We're going to press the bottom button, give it a second, and it should light up with a hello and give us our first watch face, which is amazing. You see this watch face here? Oh, it's going to time out on me. Let me get you set up properly. We're going to come down in here to settings. We're going to go to display, and we are going to set the screen time way more than 5 seconds. Let's go to 30 seconds. And before I do anything else, I want to calibrate it and then show you that this watch face, the stock watch face, has a built-in compass in there. Look at that. It's flipping around right as we play with it. So you got a compass, time, and all the other information in just this first watch face. You can twirl it, go to different watch faces, some stock and some that I've installed from the Play Store on the app itself. Really, really nice. I think that's the one that was in the display on their sales page. So the way this thing works, wow, look at that. It's got the compass built in on this one too, and it's showing you, the needle isn't moving, but it's showing you the actual degrees that you're pointed to, along with heart rate, weather, if you got it all set up. Beautiful, really, really beautiful. And a very bright screen. Swipe down, I've got the control of the brightness right here. Take her down to its lowest level. Really nice, works well indoors. And outside, lots of nits. Nits all over the place for this one. This is Do Not Disturb, Bluetooth calling setup. You've got an obligatory flashlight in here when you've got a bright screen like this. Tap it to turn it on and off, I guess. No, okay. Information about it, they're calling it Watch. How creative. So when you're looking to pair it, that's what you look for. And other controls and stuff on here. The system information. We ran into display quickly. There's the screen time that we played with. You also have the always on display clocks. When it's shut down, you'll have your twist-to-wist to see the time and so forth. But you can add a digital clock display if you want to. And it would look like this, if I can get it to time into it. There we go. That's the digital always on display. And then, of course, you've got an analog version of that as well in display, AOD, like this. Analog being the pointer kind, right? Like that. So you can have this on all the time. And when you want to bring the watch face back, you probably press a button to get back into it. And you've got all that beautiful color. Now, continuing back into the settings, display, we've covered everything here. The raise your wrist, this is the time it will stay on after you twist your wrist. And you can have it as low as 2 and as much as 6 seconds. I tend to keep my stuff always on the highest level. It runs the battery down a little, but not too bad. Battery's at 100. I can go into battery savings mode right from there. Dynamic Island up here at the little top. You can turn that on and you'll get little notifications that'll pop up there. Sweet addition. Vibration and ringtone. You've got the modes that you can have it in mute, vibration, or vibrate and ring available to you. The different languages supported. We saw that in the specs. There's Chinese, English, and a bunch of different languages. And of course, there's these and others in the app itself as well. And it usually picks the language up from your phone anyway. The QR code for downloading the Tethering app, FitCloudPro, we recommend you go directly to the Play Store or use the link in my show notes, which will take you to the Play Store. You can set the time or it'll pick it up automatically when you pair it to your phone. The customized buttons. This is where you can have the buttons set to whatever you'd like. You can click to have the workout or a return or no function if you want to, menu, data, blood oxygen, all of these things. Oftentimes I like to put it on a flashlight. That's what I tend to use at night. I'm not seeing it there, but you can bring these other things up. And the press is going to give you similar ones. Shutdown system, SOS games, camera, music player, pretty much the same things. And you can select no function if you want to as all. You can set a password in here and then your system info we already looked at. Shutdown, reset, and restart are available. I always recommend you do a complete reset when you first get it after you charge it, and then start doing whatever you want to do with it. It just cleans out any firmware, straggling software code that might be in there. These toggle on and off. You can set call audio, and if you set media audio right here, you'll be able to stream the music from your phone to the watch as well. So make sure you turn that on here when you get there, okay? Going off to the left, you get the pull-out panel, shows you your most recent apps, date and time information. Going off this way, you get your step count for the day, calories burned, and so forth, with the chart that's showing you this and your last 7 days of information. One more, now you're getting into heart rate. You cover the diodes, it'll start measuring, shows you your high and your low. And it's also giving you a 24-hour heart rate, I guess, average on this one. Come again, and you've got your last night's sleep time. And there's your last 7 days. And you can't see the breakout here, but when you transfer the data to the app, you can. Then you get weather in your area when it's paired to the phone, and your music player as well. Here's an idea what music sounds like played from the phone through the watch out the speaker. Got some queued up right here for you. And it's coming out of this really big double speaker hole here. You can cover that and kind of mute it, but otherwise, there it is. It plays even when it's in the always on or if the screen is off. Really, really nice. You can be out of the music player, back in the watch face if you want to be. Or you can head back to the music player and control it from here. Skip to another song, change your volume levels, pause, play, everything. Now, after the music player, you can add additional things or change the order of these if you want to as well. You got workout. I can add that in here. And now we will have workout as the very last thing. And there's your walking, running, all the different activities that you'd like to play with. Running, you start it up, giving you the countdown. It'll go. It'll start tracking your heart rate when you're wearing it and count what's going on and show you your calories and other things going on as well. And of course, you can quit out of that. If it's too little to save, that's fine. But once you've got enough going, you'll actually get recordings of that as for your transfer over to the app. Now let's take a look at all the installed apps. Press the top button. Telephone is basically your phone for Bluetooth calling is right there. Contacts, call records, all related to that. Same with voice assistant. You have that paired to your phone. You'll be able to do your Google or Siri. Here's your data, which we already looked at from all of your activity for the day is in that section. Your actual workouts and workout records, if you have any records, they'll appear here. You got heart rate, sleep time, blood oxygen, blood pressure is also available on here, systolic and diastolic, your average, and of course you can just start it. It's measuring right now. We'll get another reading, so I only have one reading on here, but that's in here. Blood glucose is in here. You can tap this button and it'll figure out your blood glucose, which is pretty unique. Not a lot of the watches do that particular measurement. Again, none of these have been certified or verified to be accurate. So whatever you're using them, check to make sure that they are giving you good data by using your calibrated instruments and compare them. Female, ladies, you can enable this and get your cycle information. Again, the music player, a breath training, 1 or 2 minutes. It'll cycle up and down. I like to test these to see if you have vibration as well. And no, didn't feel a vibration there. Ah, there it is. Breathe out, breathe in. Okay, so it's vibrating at each of the times it's switching, which means you can close your eyes and just feel, which I like to do sometimes when I'm driving in traffic and I just relax and forget about, what's going on ahead of me, and I can concentrate on my breath. You got a stopwatch built in this one. We can start it. We can take laps. We can, I guess, see the laps. Well, it's got them anyway. We can bail out of it and come back into it, and it's still running in the background. So that's a good thing. How do we see the lap times? No idea. Maybe I have to pause it and then show it. There we go. Okay. Wow, nice, big, great. Good stopwatch. Countdown timers, alarm clocks. You can do the NFC business cards for your different accounts. Hey, they've changed Twitter to X. Good, that's new. Collection code. Oh, that was what I tapped, I guess. No, I guess business card is for these. Instagram, Line, X, and collection code. Oh, I think these are different services, right? PayPal, Alipay. Not really, I don't play with all that, so not really sure what's going on there. You've got calculator basically built into it. Not the Google calculator or anything like that, but a basic calculator. Find your phone, a remote camera. There's SOS you can set up. Map navigation in here. When you have this all synced with your phone, you've got a navigation app in here. Different game, 2048's available. The compass we saw within the app, but look at this, beautiful, really nice, and it appears very accurate and detailed right down to the degree compass is working with this one. Short video control. Okay, you can do that when you're paired to your watch, and then back again to the overall settings that we already looked at. So, wow, more watch faces? All right. There's another fun one you can download. Another nice digital one. Oh, look, the floating island is up here now on top of our compass, but you can still see it kind of behind there. Oh, you can touch it and change colors. Lots of possibilities. You got to explore deeply on this one. So let's play with the app now. This is what you look for in the Google Play Store. The icon looks like that. FitCloudPro, all one word. When you install it and pair the watch to it, open it up, you land on the home page. It's synchronizing the data now with step count and heart rate and all the other things. And once it's done, you can run through and take a look at it. We've got the step count by hour. Yeah, I powered out to get it look like I got a few steps that I do during the day. You got the distance and calories and all of those things, week, month, and today, of course. Then you got Health Connect. If you want to tie this in with the app called Health Connect from Google, you're able to do that with this one. And that can track your workouts and information across different devices. So added benefit there. You got your sports record if you have any. Last night's sleep time is shown here, broken down into the different sections for deep, light, and awake. There's no REM sleeping on this one, that more advanced sleep recording. So that's a bit of a letdown. But if it's not a big deal for you to track your dreams, then this will work for you. You got heart rate and stress and blood pressure and blood oxygen and a health measurement that you tap this and it instantly goes through and it's taking a reading of all of those without changing the watch whatsoever. And you just simply wait a little bit. Blood oxygen is popping in here already. Choosing the diodes in the back against your arm. There's the blood pressure reading. We've got heart rate. Stress is the longest one because that uses something called heart rate variability, which is the time between your heart pulses. So it's averaging 83, 84 pulses per minute, but the stress will be computed here shortly. Oh, looks like it timed out. I've probably been moving around too much for it to record that. Anyway, it gets all of these all at once and records them for you. You've got the device tab over here now that shows you the device itself. You can turn on or off the audio connection here as well in the app. Like I showed you, you could do on the watch if you're going to stream audio. So make sure you do that. Then you've got other things. You can have a wallet, business card, push notifications of other apps if you want to have that information sent to your phone. Your drinking reminders and your activity reminders. There's a dial library. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Here's a variety of different dials that you can download and install on this device in different colors, blues and golds and whites. You've got digital and analog, combined with circles, psychedelic ones. This is a fancy, nice digital one that integrates well with the orange. So let's install that one. You simply set push, and it prepares it, and then it downloads it. And there we go. Yeah. So now it's switched automatically to that one, and that's installed on the watch. I don't know how many extras you can put in. I've put in several, and I haven't run out of space, so it looks like it'll hold several different watch faces for you. My dial over here, Oh, there you go. 3 of them. I've got those 3 on the watch, and it hasn't said I've run out of room. Game Push is fun. Now, this is where you can actually install games as apps. It's got the 2048 in there, but there's another one, and it looks like they'll be adding more games over time. Somo Sensory games. Guys, I have not played with these, but if you're a gamer, this could be very interesting. They appear to be things that you can use your gyroscope in the watch to work out together with. Dance games, casual games, fitness. If you want to do fitness, you can install it. It'll explain how you actually run it. That's new and very interesting. You got Sports Push. Now, these are all the different apps that you've got that you, or all the different sporting activities that you can add to your watch. So they're not all loaded up. It'd take forever to go through them. But if you see the ones that you're interested in, you can add them to the watch and delete some of the others. So you're just basically working with whatever you got. Fitness gaming, just sitting there doing the gaming and see how many calories you burn. Or taekwondo, all kinds of karate, all kinds of interesting stuff. Weather reports, you can turn that on, and so forth. Elevated heart rate measurements, your automatic monitoring of your heart rate if you want the 24-hour displayed information. You turn that on over there. And that's about it. Me talks about you. You can set up women's health with the calendar for your period tracking. Your different goals for your exercise are settable there. And, of course, your overall units, depending on where you live, what you'd like to see your data in. And that's the app. So let's summarize. Wow. I'm smitten with this watch. VWAR has done an excellent job. Oh, look at that. This one's got a built-in compass as well. I'll be darned. A lot of the faces have that. For $40, unbelievable what this thing, the band itself is really nice. The double hook and the unique connection to the body. The layout, the case design, it is really professional. And it's really worth the money. The Watch 7 Ultra, they're calling it. Of course, I'll show it to you with the plastic case on. Nice, huh? Again, you can pick it up directly from their VWAR store. I have a link in the show notes for you, and I highly recommend it. This is definitely on my keepers list. It's something if I want to walk out and look like I got the latest Galaxy on, I think it would do it. It's a really beautiful design. That's it for today, guys. See you again soon. Thanks for watching.